morning world. Back again. Some people call me poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation here is not for sale because you get y'all keep putting no price on it. Take all them names, double step. Throw them away. They don't mean anything. You only them on the stuff on. Knowledge of the universe of God. And that's the names of what you really need. Now, I'm going to make a statement of some names, and like I told you, people don't understand. I had a guy tell me the other day, and he said like this. He says, man, he says, most preachers, you know, they got big mouths. And I told him, I said, he said, plus in these days, and here's what the guy don't understand. When you hear that man talking, see, that's not a big mouth. A big mouth is a person that always has something to say, but just spitting out lies and truth, and they don't never come with a solution to anything. But when a man's minister, that man's standing in his purpose. And Jesus told him to take the gospel and preach it, and that's what we're going to do. So if you think that you're going to get me to be quiet, you're just wasting your time. But anyway, I want to mention some names to you. And I always document the most certain parts of my life that are very strategic. And here are the names, 21 names. Barnes, Brown, Birch, Burgess, Burton, Carpenter, Cade, Daniel, Dispenza, Ellis, Gilbert, Rathman, Richard Jotto, C.B.C., Smith, Tyler. I'll say it again. Barnes, Brown, Birch, Burgess, Burton, Carpenter, Cade, Daniel, Dispenza, Ellis, Gilbert, Richard Jotto, C.B.C., Smith, Tyler. And them are the names of my second grade class. Okay. And the reason why I'm mentioning them names is because I don't. You
do. You always come. I know, always.
Good morning.
They both, they keep the game on me. So, the reason why I remember them names, and like I told you, I grew up in a town that was over 2 black families there. And the classroom I had to go in, you understand? I deal with a lot of ridicule in my life and rejection. So this is why when I get rejected, ridiculed, and talked about these things, that's the terrain I eat them in. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I get my power from. So as long as people keep doing it, the more powerful I'm going to get. But the only thing that I want to say to you about the name is there was a white girl at the time. She had come down to our school and she was, now that I think it's got to be Benson, or she had a Brooklyn accent. But her name was Miss Ruth. And you could have never told me back then that I would be winding up in New York City, in the same city that she was from. But the difference that this woman made, right? I remember sometimes then, you know, like she would bring little snacks in for me. And come on, she would bring in little snacks for me. And she, while everybody else was ridiculing me, treating me wrong, you understand what I'm saying? She was raised in well, New York City was culturalized, you know what I'm saying? So she would always treat me as a person, you understand what I'm saying? She said, someday, she said, you know, God is going to use you, you understand? You're going to become a very good man. And I don't, you know, as I look back now, I look back then, you know, you couldn't convince me, you understand, that would ever become a decent soul. Yep. So the whole thing is that, you know, I want to put out the Miss Ruth wherever you are. You understand what I'm saying? Because you was one of, you know, you're one of the angels God sent to keep me and build me and make me strong. And this is where accountability comes in. You know, a lot of times people think they're going to be held accountable for the things that they do, but God is going to hold people accountable for the things that they don't do. Because for me to accept that kindness and love from her and not even acknowledge it and recognize it, it says a lot about me as a man and as an individual. So I want to put that out there, and I want to say hello to all my classmates. And like I told you, I'm going to put my number on the bottom. Put my number on the bottom of the on my station, so y'all can call me at any time. You know, I'm not like these people that put up blocks. I'm not worried about how many. I'm not worried about how many people will call me and nothing like that. This is my job. I deal with people. But The only thing right now in my life that I don't have, you understand, I want to put this out there, is that I'm looking for a friend. And I'm looking for a friend because this ministry that God has given me is getting kind of heavy. You know what I'm saying? And I've been looking for the last 20 years for somebody that can stand up under this thing with me and help me carry it forward and create a new generation of people, you understand what I'm saying, that understand. But this person's name, they have 3 names. 3 names that they have is justice, truth, and loyalty. I put that out there to say this. If you know, I need somebody just right here next to me. Because the whole point is people, you know, they're so easily distracted. And that's why it says walk by faith and not by sight. But I'm like this. If anybody you out here talking about you ain't got nothing to do or whatever, look, I got a whole bunch to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a person comes in with being deceptive and not loyal, sharing the gifts of my kingdom with other people, please don't show up. You're not needed here. There's no seat for you in my kingdom. But I'm putting that out there, and I'm putting that call out there. And whoever gets wind of this tape, everybody, there is no resume you have to fill out, because you know what I'm saying? I know truth when I see it. Okay? So don't fool yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody told you they love you till that, so let this be written up, so let this be done.